This first DIY is super easy to make and definitely one of my favorites. After I hung this up in my room, it just made everything look so much cuter. So the first thing you're going to need are some gold glitter letter stickers, and I just picked these up from Michael's. And you can choose any other color you want, but I just really like how gold looked. You're going to need some black construction paper, some string, and a pair of scissors. The first thing you want to do is pick out a quote. So my friend and I went for "Be Still My Heart," and I just wrote this out on a piece of paper. And then you want to write down how many times a certain letter repeats. So for example, B only repeated once, E repeated twice, S repeated once, and so on and so forth. Next, you just want to peel off the stickers and place them on the construction paper so that there's a nice backing, and just cut them out. After you finish cutting out the letters, you want to line up the quote along the piece of string as equally as possible. Make sure that the words are spaced apart evenly, and make sure you have enough string on the ends of the quote. So when you hang it up, everything looks okay. After that, all you have to do is tape the back of the letters to the string. After you finish taping all the letters to the string, you are ready to hang up your garland, and I absolutely love how aesthetically pleasing it is, and yet it is so simple. Believe it or not, this next DIY is even easier than the last one. All you will need for this photo garland are some pictures, mini clothespins, string, and a pair of scissors. The first thing you want to do is lay out your photos in the order that you want them to be displayed in, so I decided to do that chronologically. Next, you want to take your clothespins and just put them on top of your photo. The third and final step is literally to just clip the photos onto the string. It is that simple, but I love the personal touch it adds to a room. I like putting this on top of my workspace, and so when I'm studying or when I'm working, I can just look up and reminisce at some really great memories. This last DIY is not as easy as the other two, but still very simple. All you will need for this wall hanging are some wood dowels, some sort of yarn in whatever color you want. I recommend a maximum of 3 different colors, string, and a pair of scissors. Taking your yarn, you want to loosely hang it over the dowel to determine your desired length, and you want to cut it so that your yarn is now twice that length. So once you lube it, it is the desired length, as I'm demonstrating right now. After you have your piece of yarn, you want to create a lark's head knot on the dowel. So what this means is that you are folding the yarn in half, placing the looped part of it behind the dowel, and then pulling through the 2 strands through that initial knot. And you're going to do this with all of your pieces of string all along the dowel until you get your desired width. I would definitely recommend watching your favorite show as you're doing this, because while it is really simple, it is also very tedious. After you've made knots all along the dowel, you want to take a pair of scissors and cut the bottom of the wall hanging. You can do any sort of design you want. You can make a super straight line, you can make different angles, but for me, I decided to keep it the way it was with a few short trims here and there because I really like how it had a bunch of different lengths. Finally, taking a piece of string, you want to tie it on one end of the wooden dowel. loop the string over the hook that you're going to place this hanging on and move the string up and down until you get your desired length. Tie it off onto the other side, cut off the excess piece of string, and you are finished. I hope you guys enjoyed the DIYs that I made in this video. Be sure to tag me on Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat me if you recreate any of these, because I would love to see them. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye!